I want to thank you all for coming out today. Before I make just some very brief comments, I want to thank the Public Policy Foundation for the use of their facility this evening. I think it's a most appropriate place to come talk about freedom and liberty and protecting those values that we hold rather dear in Texas. On August of 2014, I stood on the steps of the Travis County Courthouse and I said that we don't criminalize partisan or policy disagreements or resolve political disputes and policy differences by indictment. I'm proud to say that today the courts upheld the rule of law and the fundamental right of any person to speak freely without fear of political interference or legal intimidation. I've always known that the actions that I took were not only lawful and legal, they were right. But I've said time after time that if I had to do it again, I would veto funding for the Public Integrity Unit. And I think any governor, Democrat or Republican, would have expected an individual who had jurisdiction over state officials to lead their office with the highest standards of ethics, of conduct, and personal integrity. The court's decision today proves that this indictment was nothing less than a baseless political attack, an assault on the constitutional powers of the office of the governor and the constitutional checks and balances that provide the foundation of our democracy. Where the prosecution sought to erode a governor's authority, I am proud to have acted in the best interest of Texas taxpayers. Where the prosecution sought to create a chilling effect, chilling restraint on the right of free speech, I am proud to have fought for the inalienable rights guaranteed by our Constitution. And where the prosecution sought to achieve a political outcome through our court system, I'm proud that the rule of law prevailed. I am indeed proud to be a Texan, as I am every day. And again, let me say thank you to the Public Policy Foundation for their continued fight to defend the freedoms, to defend our Constitution of this country and of this great state. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you all may have. Thank you. Well, sure. I think anyone who has paid attention to political races, presidential races, that obviously this indictment, as it would anybody, had a negative effect on our candidacy.
Any bitterness about that? Do you feel like your attacks on Donald Trump also affected that run?
Well, listen, if we want to take the rest of the afternoon and talk about how things change in a political campaign, we can do that, but I don't think that's particularly of great utility here today. So there are a lot of things that someone will write about the 2016 presidential campaign and all of the bumps and hurdles and things yet to come, but we're not going to do that today.
Last question.
You had suggested when you first were indicted that the people who brought this indictment that you believe was political would somehow be held to account.
Well, I certainly hope they will be. I think that the people of this state do not want rogue prosecutors. They don't want rogue organizations that use the political process, use the court system to get done what they can't get done at the ballot box. And I think that's exactly what we saw here, is that a rogue organization with a rogue prosecutor allowed to not only, I think, caused great harm, but also had the possibility of hurting the reputation of Texas and our legal system. And we've worked awfully hard for better than 2 decades to create an environment in the state where people knew that they could conduct their business and that they would be protected. And our court system did that, and I'm very proud of the work that they did. Thank you.